The challenge for those who want to be wise man. In the ancient times, there was a wise man who had a dream. He saw that people were starving and dying in poverty. So he decided to do something about it. He went out in search of food and resources. The wise man realized that he was not the only one who wanted to help people. There were many other people also looking for food, water, and shelter. So he came up with a plan. He would create an organization where all these people could come together and share their resources to help each other survive. And so the idea of charity was born, with the goal of helping others in need rather than just yourself. Charity is one way we can use our wisdom to help others around us. But there are many other ways that we can use our wisdom to help others as well. One way we can use our wisdom is by guiding and shaping laws that will help society. For example, the law says that it is illegal to hunt whales or dolphins in Iceland. But not many people know about this because the law does not make a lot of noise, like other laws. A whale or dolphin swims by one day and a man in Iceland decides to hunt the whale or dolphin instead of fishing for it. The man gets caught and the law is changed to say that it is illegal for people to hunt whales or dolphins in Iceland. Another way we use our wisdom is by working with those who are less fortunate, like homeless people or other people who have been hurt by society. We may have many different reasons to help these people. For example, we might think that if we do something good for them, they will be more accepting of us and our society. We might also feel a moral obligation to help someone because they are in need. Or because of the way society is structured, by giving homeless people food, for example. We may also help them for their own benefit, so that they can feel less alienated and connect better with their community. The theories of wisdom and education are often used to think about how people gain knowledge and experience in life as well as how society is constructed. Wisdom is the understanding that comes when one is educated and has had many experiences in life. It concerns all of this experience working together to make us wiser as we mature and learn more about our surroundings. The education model is sometimes used to think about how society as a whole benefits from having educated people. This theory says that we should be taking the time to educate all citizens so we can better understand what makes society function. How wise men can help us with their power for good. We all know that the world is getting increasingly complex and that we have to be more innovative and creative to survive. Unfortunately, this can also sometimes lead to unethical behavior. This is where the wise men come in. They are experts in their field and they use their knowledge of ethics and morals to help us navigate our way through difficult situations. The wise men have been around for millennia, but they are not just old men sitting on a mountaintop. The wise men live in our communities and they teach us how to be good stewards of the earth and how to use our reason to make difficult moral decisions. The wise men are the ones who know how to grow food, build shelter, and share their ideas with communities of people. 3 wise men serve as the judges of the earth's resources and they evaluate each one according to its worth. They provide a way for the people in society to understand how the earth's resources are used. They also provide a sense of fairness because some people may use resources more productively than others. The wise men are people who understand what it means to be human, those who care about others and want the best for them. Unfortunately, there are bad people out there who make life difficult for others. With the help of wise men, we can navigate our way through these difficult situations. And perhaps even get to where we want to go without getting lost in the process. A wise man is someone who knows the right path and will walk it, even if it's not an easy one. The wise men are mentors, such as a father or teacher, who provide guidance to their students. The wise man metaphor is used in many different contexts. One example might be a story about a teacher who teaches his students how to navigate the complicated world by providing them with proper guidance and help. The teacher is like the wise man in this story. The wise man is a benevolent figure who provides leadership and wisdom to the people in his society. He is symbolic of the ideals of what it means to be a wise leader and is often seen as an old man with white hair who has lived life to the fullest. How to become a wise man and live a truly meaningful life. If you want to live a meaningful life, you need to put in the effort. You need to be willing to sacrifice your time and resources in order to find what is meaningful for you. We cannot just let society define what is important for us. We have to discover our own priorities and make them happen. If you want to be healthy, you need to exercise and eat well. If you want to have a good relationship, you need to work on communicating effectively and investing in your partner. If you want to do meaningful work that is good for society, then there are many ways of doing. So from teaching children in underprivileged schools or tutoring at-risk youth, to working in the public sector. We need to be mindful of our actions so that we can make them right for us and help others at the same time. The good news is that there are many ways of achieving this sense of meaning that don't require financial success. From exploring spirituality to developing your craft, and the list goes on. So we can find meaning in our work, some of them very easy to identify and others that are a bit more elusive. Find meaning in your work by deeply understanding what it is. You will have to learn everything that goes into making this thing, from the design process to where the materials come from. Find meaning in your work by focusing on the process. For example, if you are building something, take note of all the steps involved in the construction process, from designing to branding. Find meaning in your work by doing work that is satisfying and meaningful for you rather than just for someone else. Find meaning in your work by designing a project that will contribute to something larger than yourself. If you are using your skills to help others, be sure that your design contributes to the greater good. Find meaning in your work while still having fun. If you are not enjoying yourself, why are you doing this in the first place? Remember, you are not a cog in a wheel. Don't be afraid to fail. Fall on your face. Get up, brush yourself off, and keep at it. Remember, you can do this. You are as good as you decide to be. Be aware that your skills and talents will grow with time and practice. But they will never outgrow the desire to contribute your time and effort to creativity in a meaningful way. Remember that making art is a way to break free from the constraints of traditional thinking and discover your own unique voice and perspective. Don't be afraid to share your work, even if it doesn't live up to your expectations. Be patient and supportive of others, especially those who are less experienced than you are, or struggling with a different approach than you are comfortable with. Let go of what's in the way of your creative life, the fear that the art won't sell, that you won't be able to do what you want, that the world won't notice how great your work is. Be willing to explore a range of ways of expressing yourself as an artist, from painting to digital art and making music to writing and publishing. Keep your work evolving and always challenging yourself with new ways of thinking, even if you're not sure what opportunities might come from it. Dare to be creative, to step outside of your comfort zone, break out of old habits, try something new before you know it's going to be a success for you. Thank you for watching The Emergence of the Wise Man and How It Disrupts Society, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, please.